Y'all looking for a good place to take the family this summer? Come on down to Crow Country. Bring all the young ones. We got hay rides, we got crow rides, we got a crow petting zoo, we've got active munitions that the kids can play with. Come on down, have a good old time at Crow Country in Atlanta, Georgia. How you doing tonight, Chris?
Now offering free tetanus shots. I'm doing well,
Well,
Nick.
you may notice that things have changed since the last time we played this.
Change for the better.
Yeah, I may have 100%ed this game in the span of like 36 hours. I went a little overboard.
That's amazing.
Thank you. I got a whole bunch of bonus items that I unlocked, and damn it, I want to play with them.
Please tell me you can fly.
It allows these crow wings allow me to move between any save point. So for
Oh.
brevity's sake, it's a good thing to have.
That's actually really nice. Damn.
This whole game is really nice.
I love games that just reward you for playing them to death. Hey, Sparks, how are you doing?
It's definitely got that Resident Evil energy of like, hey, you like the game, play it, do better, and unlock more stuff.
Right. Sparks
Instead of
asked,
slipping us.
what toys did you get, Nick?
Yeah, it's a very good question, Sparks. I've got the crow hood and the crow crossbow, which fires tiny little crow wings.
Crowbow. Wait, does
And
it have
I also
unlimited
got
ammo?
the crow wings, huh?
Does it have unlimited ammo?
It does.
Amazing. Perfect.
You know what? I'll also turn on the crowbar. I'll turn on the crow launcher too.
I love for the crowbar, they didn't necessarily need to give it a crow face, but they did.
No, they didn't, but come on, you can't have a game called Crow Country and not have a crowbar.
Crow launcher has me intrigued, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, it's a grenade launcher.
Oh my yes. Sparks, I'm disappointed that it doesn't shoot tiny crows. Give it time.
But yeah, I 100% difficulty and gotten all the unlocks, so it's been a grand time.
Awesome.
All right, I don't remember where we left off, but I am pretty good at this game, and
I think
ooh, apparently I'm not, because something took a big old bite out of me.
yeah, she'll be fine. I think something with Julie. We were
Yeah.
okay.
And
We had just like uncovered some kind of like conspiracy with gold. That's what I
right,
remember from
yeah.
last time.
Because
Remember her.
we were looking at these documents, and okay, cool. That was the girl that was bit at the park all
Yeah,
those
that's
years
the
ago.
walking liability, right?
Yeah, we got it. Oh shit!
Hello. This seems like a good place to test out that crow launcher. Or crowbar. Awesome. Is that Julie?
It is someone.
Someone's daughter. Son.
So the
It's really
crowbar
hard
is
to
not
tell.
good.
No, I
The
mean,
crowbar is not good at all.
it does seem to stun them pretty good.
Yeah, I feel like I didn't want to use the crow launcher too because setting off a grenade in front of me doesn't strike me as a great idea.
Crowbow it is. Crowbow.
Uh, injured. Yeah, I'm probably not feeling good.
Why
Okay.
does all the gold look like hamster pellets?
Because they needed a nice, easy asset, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay. I think Julie walked in this room. There's a little bit of story dialogue
There we
here,
go,
and then
yes.
we'll be on our merry way. Oh, this is what the crowbar is useful for.
Oh,
There we
you
go.
can break things without wasting ammo. Of course,
Yeah.
ammo's not really a concern anymore.
I'll try to keep it, at least a little bit, have some consequences involved. So
What's up, Julie?
Julie is an attorney that was hired to find Edward Crow on behalf of the girl who was bitten's family. And the guy that
That's
bit
right.
her, they were keeping in this jail all those years ago.
Did they just kind of leave him there and forget about him, or something more sinister happen?
They had a purpose
I
in
guess we'll
keeping him
see.
there, as we will find out.
Okay.
No
okay.
bleach without blood.
Oh, that's good. I'm gonna start saying that. Thanks, Julie.
I love that crow hood. It's adorable.
Right? I also love that she's just talking to her. You know, I'm a totally serious FBI agent. Sure you are.
Excuse me, can you take the crow hood off, please? I can't take you serious, Special Agent. What was it, Mara?
Yeah, why not shut the hell up, Julie?
All right,
Mind
thanks,
your
Julie.
mind your damn business, Julie.
Okay.
Oh, okay, nice.
Simple as that.
That would have taken me a few hours to probably figure out, but that's okay.
It's just that simple, friend.
Did I ever tell you how back
Oh,
in like
hello.
2000, nice blue duck. I also see some handgun ammo there. Um, how back in like 2002 or 3 or whatever it was, I got so good at the Resident Evil remake on GameCube that I unlocked the unlimited rocket launcher that you can only get by beating the game on like hard difficulty in under 2 hours or something like that.
Oh yeah, those things were fun. Oh,
Yeah, I don't think
get
that's
out of
ever
here.
been. You're getting crowed. I don't think there's
Oh, you
any.
just kind of fell apart. That was great.
That was cute, actually. I mean, in a horrible way, but I don't think there's ever been any other game that I've been so proficient at that I would have considered myself a legit like speed runner. But I managed to
Uh-huh.
do that with Resident Evil 1 remake back in the day.
Well, that's positive.
Yeah,
It's kind of like
good
getting
time.
Excalibur 2 in Final Fantasy 9.
To this day, I haven't done that without a Game Shark.
I have, but I really like 9, so
Yeah,
okay.
I imagine that kind of sucked some of the fun out of it, though.
When you're super familiar with how a game works, you're kind of like really tempted to try and use all the little secrets you have to the best of your ability. So I enjoyed it. It didn't
That's
take
good.
me too many tries either. I kind of had everything mapped out with pen and paper, like where I wanted to be at what hour. So
That makes sense.
Nicholas was well on the way to becoming an accountant all the way back then.
Did you do it on the original PS1 hardware, or did you aid yourself with emulation?
Original PS1, and I
Nice.
also did it on the re-release that came out.
Okay. Yeah, the re-release made it a little more manageable, being able to
It
like
it
speed
it
things up
made
a
it a
bit.
cakewalk because you could fast forward, and none of
Right.
that counted against you.
Yeah, exactly. But the
Okay.
PS1 original, like, didn't you have to do like crazy shit, like, pop open the lid of the disc tray to skip FMVs or something like that?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. You could do that and save yourself a very valuable 10 minutes here and there.
Wow, that's
Okay.
wild.
I am pulling up a quick little cheat sheet here of all the codes and stuff in the game because I don't I solved all these puzzles legitimately at one point. I feel as though I've earned
Yeah,
this, and
right.
for the sake of the stream.
Yep,
So this
absolutely.
one is
It's like in
map of
Resident Evil 2. By the time we got to like our, Leon B and Claire B playthrough, they were both just like these mystic clairvoyants that entered the police stations and knew all the codes to everybody's
How did you
lockers.
know, man? How did you know? Okay. So the thing that I just got is the map of secrets. It shows me where all the secrets are in the game.
Oh wow, nice.
Um
That's a lot of secrets.
okay. I think I can get most of these as I just kind of play through it. I'm trying to remember what the next place I want to go to is. I think I want to go to
What do the
Crow's
circles
office.
mean? Like the red
Um,
circles around certain rooms?
I'm saying this mostly to refresh my memory.
Swan boats, dig site, dungeon,
Red circles
unsolved
are
puzzle.
unsolved
There we
puzzles.
go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um, I think the pulsating circle is a suggestion as far as where to go next.
Okay. Nice little like destination marker. That's good.
Hey, out of here.
Weirdly, I still remember a lot of the RE2, despite having not played it for quite a while.
Well,
A
when
lot of the
you play games
combinations.
like that, they stick in your head, right? Through
Yep.
the repetition.
There's Cap. There's DCM. There's Ned. There's Mr. G. all the all the good ones.
Uh, let's see here. I'll see if I can nail all the secrets as I go through too.
Wait,
This
you're
is a
gonna want
neat
to
little
shoot that.
puzzle.
Tell it I hate it.
Now they tell you at one point that the secret ring is the amount of what is it? 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, so like how many times he hoots at you?
Yes. Now, later on in the game, you find another owl that hoots 8 times.
Oh shit.
They never tell you that it's a secret, but you got to use your man brain,
Ooh, magnum ammo.
as Quincy Morris would say.
Your man brain. Actually, I believe that was Van Helsing.
Yeah, I
He
just
is
wanted you
blessed
to have
with
this.
brain like man. He sure
She's
is,
body of
Doc.
woman.
She sure is, Mr. Medical Doctor. She sure is.
This
I
is
love
the
that
Krusty
book.
Krab. Hello. You came back.
Pizza
Who is
Papalis.
this?
How can I help you?
I'll admit, I'm glad that you're here, up and about. Oh, the tenacity of youth. Oh, the tenacity of youth.
You find out who it is, and he's like 32.
Von Helsing. Okay, alright, so we got some more puzzles in this room. Oh, speaking of Dracula, hello.
Oh, wait, look at that. There he is. Just waiting for somebody to stake him right in the ass. Yeah.
He's not,
He's not
real,
real,
obviously.
You sure about that? Oh,
You
the
little,
jump scare was
you
real.
little bastard.
Blow his head off.
Oh, whoa, he scared me so bad he just blew out my controller. Hold on.
Oh, crap. Boy, it would suck if he started attacking for real now, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd suck if there was literally anything else in the room. Okay.
Sparks jump scare. Rude. Come on, Dracula.
Scared my controller right into non-functionality here.
Oh, crap.
Okay. Cool. Now we got new
Rechargeable, or
batteries.
do you need to pop some double A's in?
I got him. I keep ever since the Falco incident, as it has ever been referred to as, I keep a whole thing of batteries on hand.
The Falco incident.
Yeah, you remember that? In the middle of fighting Gorgon and Star Fox 64 on stream, and all of a sudden my
remember
controller
that. Yeah,
died.
that was a bad time.
All right, you ready for a piano puzzle, my friends?
I always am.
Harmony
Moonlight Sonata,
will
here we go.
fade. I was thinking closer to Silent Hill 1, but thankfully, all I got to do is match with the phrases on the wall.
Okay, good. I saw FA and I was like, don't do it. Don't do it, game.
Let's see. The next one is Melody of the Dead. Give me D-E-A-D.
This is just spelling.
Yes, mercifully simple.
Oh my god.
I like this puzzle because I totally didn't get it the first time around. Chris, tell me what the solution to this is.
Dremelech, the Undying, blamed for many deaths between 10:20 and 11:15. Something with that clock? Are there letters on the clock?
Think about it.
Between 10:20 and 11:15. Oh, Devil, D-E-V-I-L. Oh, I thought those are
not quite.
those aren't piano keys. Oh shit! What's the V chord? What's the L chord?
I'll give you. How do I play this in V? V
Right?
sharp. All right, you'll kick yourself when you see this.
Okay. 3:45.
Oh, right, I gotta use the crank.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
That's it.
I totally blew through this puzzle the first time, and I did not realize what they were
Yeah.
doing.
I would never think. Well, maybe like if I were paying attention to more of the actual gameplay mechanics, I'd think to do it. But I wouldn't. I forgot you even had a crank.
It's a well, you would think that you'd do something with the clocks, but they give you that red herring that you think it's the year and not the time.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah.
They let you overcomplicate it. So
Yeah.
all right, I could fit through if I wanted to.
Speaking of like random ass piano, I was telling you in a previous episode like some things I truly loved about FF7 Rebirth, and then like some things that I absolutely hated. Their piano mini game is the worst fucking thing I've ever been a part of in it. Like,
Yeah, I've seen that. It's like they wanted to be like Yakuza, but they
it's
didn't
not
understand
even-
what made it Yakuza.
it's not even rhythm. Like any game that forces you to use like the diagonals on a joystick in concert time is just satanic. Like I don't know who thought that up. Like there's very clearly like 10 buttons on the goddamn controller that they could have mapped them to. No, instead they chose to go with the freaking joysticks to play piano keys. It's the most unintuitive feeling thing you've ever done. It's wildly bad.
It's in
Like,
their
I will never
defense.
platinum that game because of that shit.
Can I open this?
Actually, I'm sure on the PC version, someone will like mercifully like map the keys to just regular
To
controller
something
buttons.
different.
Yeah, or even just like a the physical keyboard attached to your computer. Wow.
I should get fingerprints on that gun.
Now let's contaminate this scene. Joysticks for
That
piano
word-
keys makes perfect sense, doesn't it, Sparks?
Whoever was responsible for programming the minigame, I'm sure had, was a completely separate like developer that didn't know where their stuff was going to.
Right. That game, I mean, it had some really good mini games, but that was not one of them. I will say it did lean into FF7's original idea of, just having a whole bunch of side content. It's totally optional and loosely.
Oh shit, he's dead.
I think you should double check. Let's go get a second opinion.
Guess he shot himself. I guess I What is this picture?
What is this? The Epstein cell? Holy shit!
Look at
Whoa.
look at that crow head.
Right.
Should I call the police? Oh, wait a sec.
Oh God, I am the police.
I don't know why this guy reminds me of Walt Disney.
Oh God.
I mean, he was kind of like the Imagineer, who was the engineer responsible for making the park. So,
Yeah. Hey, it's a TV.
his
Oh,
last
God.
will and testament.
Gonna shoot himself on video?
This is a message for Edward Crowe from
Wait,
Douglas
is this
Pike.
seriously his suicide video? If so, how did he get it in the TV?
Edward, we've been friends for over 30 years. You entrusted me with the running of your theme park, a task I have relished. You have also entrusted me with doing an exposition drop here.
And your
You have
sweet,
always
sweet
shown me
wife.
kindness, and always paid me well for my work. However, I can no longer remain silent. Edward Crowe, your crimes have not gone unnoticed, nor will your sins go unpunished. As for Elaine Marshall, I hope she never forgives me. Us, I mean. For none of us deserve it.
Wait, is
Goodbye.
Elaine the little girl who, the walking liability?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Just making sure.
You got a valid point how he got that VHS in the VCR.
Well, the video does end before he blew his brains out, so maybe he just front
That's
loaded
definitely,
it and then killed himself.
I'm glad he was thinking ahead because, man, if that was me, I totally would have been like, ah, shucks, I blew my brains out before I put the tape in.
Damn it, I can't do anything right.
What is that? Oh, okay. I'm probably swimming in antidote right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're doing pretty damn good as far as what the hell is she?
She is a woman and her head hurts and she threw up and she's not feeling well.
That's her
But
whole
don't worry
character.
about it.
You never see her. Oh, she's gonna. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, indeed.
She's gonna turn into a Crombie.
Man,
Crow
lady,
zombie.
I had the same thing happen. It's called El Mezcal, and don't get their enchiladas
Oh
because
God.
you'll have the same symptoms.
Poor Nick. Nick, you may
All
want
I'm
to put her
gonna say
down. I'm
is-
just saying.
I just barely got home before it all came back up.
Ooh,
What a magical dinner.
for the dogs. Oh, is that enchilada puke? Oh, I
Ugh.
just grossed myself out.
We have an antidote, miss.
Shoot her! Shoot her! I don't trust her.
Is she really tall or am I really small? And see, I'm counting the crow hat too.
Yeah, right. She's a big old lady. Does she turn
What's
into
your
some kind of
name?
giant stretchy monster?
No, I can't tell you that.
But yes.
She's Natalie. Natalie Crow.
That sounds
Daughter
like a
of-
fake name if I've ever heard one.
Daughter of Edward Crow.
Spark says, "Oh, geez, Nick, that's the worst. So sorry."
It is what it is. The one time I don't get chimichangas, look what happens, right?
Yep. I haven't taken you to Taco Shell yet, have I?
Taco Hell? I just was there.
No, I forget what it's actually called, but there's this like really authentic like hole in the wall birria joint,
Uh-huh.
and they opened it in a Shell station because, you know, it's just like two guys who really freaking know how to cook but don't have any money to
Yeah,
start their own
yeah,
business. Yeah.
yeah.
Did I get that for you, or
I
have you yet to
feel like
experience
this
it?
has come up in conversation. I feel like I might have gotten that when I was in Bloomington once.
Okay.
Maybe.
If not, we need to revisit it. Even if there's a doubt, we need to revisit it because it's so freaking good.
Gold key. Got it. Oh, that's right. His door is also electrified, so it's going to be a while.
Who?
No idea.
What in the Home Alone shit is this?
It keeps people out. Cut to GIF of Marv being electrocuted.
No one can scream quite like what's his name?
I know who you're talking about.
Oh, come on. Daniel
Radcliffe.
No.
Hello, everyone. My name's Daniel Radcliffe.
I would love to see a
Oh,
remake
so happy
of
to have
Home
you here
Alone
tonight.
where Daniel
Yeah.
Radcliffe is Marv.
Well, come along, Joe.
You know, he really knocked it out of the park in that Weird Al movie. What the fuck is that?
That is a thing. Can someone from maintenance please varnish the Ocean Kingdom storage room door, or else just replace the door entirely? It's made of really old wood and starting to crumble. It's not exactly fire safe. Okay, that's a hint
It'll
for
work
something
itself
else
out.
later.
By the way, did you see the
Oh.
Weird Al movie?
What's the name of it?
Weird. The Al Yankovic story.
I only know of one Weird Al movie, and it's called the one movie that he ever
UHF.
made. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not it.
No.
Oh, this is like his autobiography or something, right?
Right, but of course it's not actually a biography. Like the whole joke is that like the further the plot goes along, the more and more it deviates and becomes its own thing, and it is absolutely hilarious. And
Oh, like Don Quixote.
yeah, and what's even better is that Dan Radcliffe is somehow the perfect pick to play Weird Al. Like you would never in a billion years guess it, but he just crushes it.
No, I can see it. I can see. You put a little wig on him, I can absolutely see it.
Yeah. And it's one of those things too where like one, it kind of changes the way you think about the actor, but then two, you can tell he was genuinely having fun doing it. Because like everything he does, Weird Al is just a great guy and fun to work with, so.
One of those few guys that doesn't have any skeletons in his closet.
Not a single one. Well, and that's kind of the running gag of the movie, is that, like, he does. You know? I won't even spoil. Well, it's a comedy, so there's nothing to spoil, but, like, he goes after Pablo
Stay down.
Escobar.
Ooh,
and-
his head came right off.
Yeah, it did.
I'm coming. Hello? Listen, I had no idea what the roots were for. How could I have known? What roots? What are you talking about? There were 7 in total, and I cut them down. Cut them open. You cut them open? What? All but one. We left one intact. For posterity, we thought. What a farce.
Dude's got
Sometimes
the
on the
wrong number.
weekends, I will just cold call people, and I will say mysterious things like that.
It's
I'll,
like
I'll be
really-
talking about like the roots and the gold and stuff.
Like, out of this world riddles, but for like one person, you're eventually gonna get it, and they're gonna like solve something crazy.
Oh yeah, someone will call my bluff one day, and they'll be like, "Oh yes, I remember the roots.
Roots, of course.
You took them from us."
Oh, what
Ooh,
the
hello.
fuck is that guy? Damn, that crowbow. Look at that thing go. Shit. I love how they explode right at the end.
I'm gonna do something dangerous, so I'm gonna go save first.
Sparks writes, I love that he hinted at encouraging fans who couldn't see the movie because of regional streaming licenses to find alternative methods. Yeah, that was good.
Go to GorillaVid.com or 123 Movies.
Weird Al's just a man of the people. Come on. Come on. There we go.
Ah!
Call.
Caw, I say. Caw. Okay.
Did I ever tell you about my, speaking of like oddly specific riddles, did I ever tell you about my fortune cookie business idea?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, we've
Oddly
been friends
specific
for...
fortune cookies.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
like hyper-specific fortune cookies.
I mean, at some point you're gonna get like repeats, right? You know, you're gonna have reruns.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But like,
I don't
there's-
even know how you open this door, but
there's gonna be like one dude out there that gets it at the exact right time. Like I would put it something in like your car is being towed, Dan, and there's gonna be like a Dan, and he looks out the window and what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like 99.99% of the time, total nonsense. But that 0.01 was the Mushroom King sentient?
He is a machine. Okay.
Good, because I wasn't sure if we just crossed up over into straight magic here for a second.
Nah, there is a weird. This is like one of the weirdest puzzles. There's 3 poisonous mushrooms, and then I cannot get back to the light. Okay.
Oh damn, you appear to be poisoned. And thank you,
There's
Sparks.
3 poisonous
I appreciate
mushrooms,
Sparks
and then
loves
there's
my-
3 non-poisonous mushrooms. It
Gotta
doesn't
eat
matter
them
which
all.
is which. You're expected to eat them all. I don't know what the point of this puzzle is.
It's okay. The non-poisonous ones will cancel out the poisonous ones.
You would think, but here's the thing: is like people in the speedrunning community hate this puzzle because the amount of damage that it gives you varies depending on the poison, and it determines whether or not you need to use one of the 3 medkits you're allowed to use for your like S rank.
Oh, that
At the end of the game.
sucks. That would suck.
Yeah, so I think a patch is coming at some point to clarify this puzzle, but
Gotcha.
again, tiny little nit that I'm gonna pick. So
Yeah, that happens to the best of them. And thank you for that, Sparks. I'm very flattered that you like my fortune cookie idea.
hello, little mushroom boy. Mushroom magic. I think this is the pistol upgrade.
When this park was open, were they making the children eat poison mushrooms? Is that
Well,
how you
half
got
the
to leave
children
the
would
park?
half the children would eat poison mushrooms. The other half would eat normal mushrooms. So yeah,
Yeah, it's fair.
And
just
it's
like
like,
life, it's fair.
it's like Disneyland. It's like a $500 breakfast with Goofy. Basically the same thing, right?
Yeah, some days Goofy shows up drunk and ornery. Other days Goofy's just fine.
It tastes weird. Put it in your mouth, you little bitch.
Do it. Oh, yuck. Hello. That's a big boy. Well,
Oh, I
he
guess I
was.
got a headshot. He's a little shorter now than when he started.
That was a neck shot, is what that was.
I think.
Everyone was eating some sort of mushroom in this game. Yeah, that would not surprise me, Sparks.
Yeah, there's a secret here. Hello.
Oh, let's.
A model crow with robot parts.
You should have stayed secret.
The very last
Busy.
time I went to the theater with Ophelia, I saw an action movie about a cybernetic man from the future. What could it be? I didn't really get it, but she loved it. She wouldn't stop talking about it. I got to work designing this cyborg crow since I thought she'd like it. I was going to propose it to Edward as a new themed area of the park. After I lost Ophelia, I shelved the project. Oh, that got a little sad.
And here it sits. Did you ever see the there was an old crack.com article about like the best pharmacy toys, and one of them was a RoboCop.
Robert Cop?
Robert Cop. Yes,
Yeah,
I'm so
yeah.
glad you've
Yeah,
seen
that's what it was.
Robert Cop.
Oh, I'm
You know-
familiar with Robert Cop.
Oh god. For one of these days for Christmas, I would love to just open up my stocking and find Robert Cop.
Well, if maybe you're a good little boy for Christmas.
They're probably worth like $100 on eBay or something these days.
Oh,
Probably-
jeez.
probably more than the actual RoboCop toys.
He was not clipping the way I thought he would.
Man.
Hold on. There's something I was gonna say, and now I can't remember offhand.
eBay toys, RoboCop, Robert Cop, good little boy.
Oh,
Stocking.
hey, who wrote Terminator?
Who wrote Terminator?
Yeah, who
Like
wrote
the
Terminator?
script? I don't know.
Well, Terminator, I believe, is a. I think it was the movie was directed by Cameron. I believe
James Cameron. Yeah.
I think it was written by James Cameron. The whole point of this is that whole movie was ripped off from a short story called Harlan that Harlan Ellison wrote. Are you familiar with this?
No, this is new information to me.
Yeah, Harlan Ellison, one of my favorite authors, famous writer of I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. He wrote a short story that was not well known called Soldier from the Future.
Oh, no shit.
And they just completely ripped that movie off and made a Terminator.
That's amazing.
And because this was like this was back in the day before, like, oh, hey, I accidentally borrowed this writer's idea without knowing it. I'll donate $5,000 to your charity or something.
Oh, God.
they just, if you watch to the end of that movie, there's like a quick little thing that appears in the sky at the very end of the movie. It's like based on a short story by, and that's all Harlan Ellison ever got acknowledged.
Way.
Yeah.
Thanks, Harlan.
Like, look it up.
Wink.
Harlan Ellison was a good sport about it, though.
Oh, along that same vein, I randomly read, well, not, it's been a little while, but not too terribly long ago, Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep, because how much I love Blade Runner.
The original Blade Runner.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah, it's not good.
No, it's bad.
Not.
Like, Blade Runner is definitely the exception to the norm, but where the film is so much better than the book.
But like most Philip K. Dick novels, they're mercifully short. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was a very, very short one, which is why it passed by without comment from me. That, and I just didn't like it. I mean, I will always love Blade Runner and its sequel.
Total Recall, I believe, was also based on a Philip K. Dick novel.
Really?
Yeah, we'll remember it for you wholesale. Only 26 pages long.
Oh, no shit. Huh.
Oh, wait a sec. I'm doing something
sci-fi is just one of those genres where, like, not only does everybody know everybody, but everybody's ripping off somebody else. It's just...
I'd like to think that people are taking inspiration from people that came before them.
Yeah.
There's something wrong with... I'm doing something wrong here.
Speaking of
because I know the chain goes around this wheel.
Oh, really? Okay. Speaking
it's a
of which,
bucket.
I already know what book you're getting for Christmas this year, Nick, and I have
that's good, because it'll be here before you know it.
I've purposely avoided saying anything about it because I don't want you to look it up beforehand.
Oh, okay. All right.
It was kind of like Ghost Story last year, one that just came out of left field. It was just like a random, like, this cover looks kind of cool. And I ended up loving it to death, and I think you will. I think, like me, you'll probably have some beef with it, but I know you appreciate good world building, so I think you'll get a kick out of this book.
Hey, as long as it's not Brandon Sanderson, I'll read it.
No, it is definitely not Brandon Sanderson.
Why did that prompt appear now? Okay, whatever.
Yeah, that was weird.
I love this image here.
What is she doing? What is she doing?
I just love the way the crow just looks unblinkingly. Okay, all right.
Not even grasping the handle.
A large block of solid resin. There's something trapped inside.
It's a child, isn't it? Little corpse just bloops out of there and falls back down the hole. Well, shit.
All right, Steve, I think we've got it all burnt up. Turn
Body's
that thing
gone.
off. There's something hanging from the chain. Okay, good. The woeful mask.
Let's go ahead and put that right back in the hole.
One more for the road.
This is one of those secrets that no. Okay, never mind.
I just think the flamethrower is fun to use.
Yeah. Too bad
let's
you can't
see.
Weaponize it.
I've got the Mask of Woe. So now I need to go.
That sure is
back.
burning a hole in your inventory there. Oh shit! Shoot him! Right in the penis.
Damn, he's invincible.
He's got. Joke's on you. My balls have been long gone. Wait, why does he have a pink bicycle?
When you've got a pink bike, yeah, I would imagine that comes with the territory.
Oh, I mean, this is 1993, so those jokes were still okay.
Cut to Spider-Man 2 with Macho Man Randy Savage being told by Spider-Man, "Did your boyfriend make that costume for you?"
You must be
that,
gay.
That joke aged
That's
well.
wrong. Thanks, Spider-Man. Shut up. Spider-Man in that universe was so bullied that he became a bully.
Some kid broke into my car this morning. Little punk slashed my tires too.
Joke's on him.
Yeah.
I stole his bike. So I shot him, and here's his bike.
I was You ever heard that story about these three guys that broke into someone's house? So he went outside and broke into their car and stole it, and then called 911.
Oh, that's so. I wish I had the guts to do stuff
He
like
called
that.
911. He was like, "Hey, these guys broke into my house, but I stole their car. What should I do?"
Well, the crimes cancel each other out, sir, so I'm going to
So
recommend
yeah,
you
I
go
think
home
you
and
have
sleep
a.
it off. We call that double jeopardy. Totally what that law is. Because if there's one thing we know on Play the Hits, it's our jurisprudence.
Yes, I definitely like good old Jerry Prudence.
Harrison, I'm sorry, I can't take you seriously.
You know what? I'm gonna tell him I don't know where Natalie is. I've never seen what happens.
He shoots you.
Oh, he goes there anyways. Okay, all right.
He just slowly reaches up and turns his body cam off. Oh, shit. He looks like one of those cops, though, doesn't he?
You saying because he's white?
Yeah, you just sent him to his death, didn't you?
I might have. I don't know. I've never said to do that before.
You never
so
lied
we'll
to him
find
before.
out. But it looks like he figured it out. Looks like my tricks were no match for him. Okay, Woeful
You
Mask
find him
goes.
crucified later, like, oh, shit.
I just
Oh,
wanted
thank
my
God.
cheese.
Thank God the woeful mask is gone.
Gone but not forgotten.
Okay,
Okay.
how many of these trees strangle you?
None, thankfully.
Oh, really?
I like how the solution to operating the pedestal is to kick it.
That was always one of the things that I loved about, like, old school Resident Evil game puzzles. Like, every once in a while, like, there were some that just defied all expectations and were straight up magic. Like, you know, you'd be walking along, there's like zombie dogs and bio freaks and all this other stuff. But then occasionally there would just be like a big ass magical plant that you'd walk past and it would like wrap its vines around your throat. It's like,
Yeah.
how the fuck did Umbrella make it do that?
Resident Evil has always been one of those series that was never quite what I wanted it to be. I just wanted like a really good kind of like serious zombie conspiracy, and you'd always get something goofy like that that would take you out in the moment.
You,
But
you
I don't
know
know.
what's weird though is that because I'm so used to like the old PS1 style, I'm of the opinion that Resident Evil. Oh
God.
shit! No,
Right on my crow head.
she just shrugged that right off though, didn't she?
She had a med kit.
I was always of the opinion though that Resident Evil was weaker when it was taking itself too seriously. Like even Resident Evil 7, which is every year becomes more and more my favorite in the series because of how scary it was. It still remembered to have like some tongue-in-cheek fun at its own expense.
Name two things where that happens.
They both are Jack. I'll say Jack and Jack.
Well, that works purely because it's Jack and it goes right to the character. I think that
Okay,
qualifies
fine.
more as character
I'll give you
humor.
Lucas and his fun house of horrors too.
I legitimately hated that part, but that's me.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying that it was pleasant to be a part of. Oh shit. Oh, that just got actually kind of freaky.
Okay,
All right, Nick, I'm gonna need you to fucking kill. Yeah, thank you.
Is it blowing out your headphones too? Yeah.
No, but it's just making me not happy. I just don't like it.
Tiny
No,
one.
No. But see, that's what was great about 7, is that it leaned into its scares in kind of that like 80s grindhouse style.
Oh, I did it. Okay.
Well done.
Is there a
Turns out
secret
murder
in
was the
here?
answer.
There
Sorry.
is a secret in here. Okay.
Of course there is.
I think 7 only worked for me because it wanted to take itself seriously. I mean, yeah, the stuff with Jack is humorous, but I feel like that's like very intentional to the character of
Absolutely
Jack,
it
right?
is. That's why it
as
was strong.
opposed to whatever the hell 8 was. 8, I'm pretty sure, is the worst game I've ever seen in my life. What a nauseating, horrible game that was. Okay,
so
there's the secret.
I'm of the opinion that I found some things to enjoy about 8. The scares and ambiance weren't it. It was more just like what a weird roller coaster ride. But it never quite got to the point of Resident Evil 5 where it's just like, hey, nothing means anything. Fuck even trying to be intense or scary in the slightest, and here's a boulder, punch it. You know, like
I will debate you a little bit on that, and I will say Resident Evil 5 came first, so it had an excuse. Resident Evil 8 had years of experience behind it. It had no excuse to regress back to that
that's
stage.
a really fair argument. They
should have known better.
They understood that 5 and 6 were not strong entries because of very specific things, and they went and repeated some of those things in 8. You're absolutely right.
How dare they repeat stuff after 8 after clearly having figured out the secret sauce in 7?
Which leads me to wonder.
Hello?
Like,
the first guest
did they
emerged
just
from
get
the
lucky
pool
with
2
7?
years ago. They may have. I've been thinking it must have been on purpose. The timing, I mean, 2 years ago, 1988. 2 years after Super Mario Brothers was released. It must have been some sort of intersection. A critical pivoting point, if you will. Late enough that we developed the necessary infrastructure. Early enough that
everything made sense.
Well, early enough so as to not be too late, I suppose.
Wait, Reagan? Bush?
Mr. President.
Was that the Bush presidency? 88?
88?
Clinton was 92.
I feel like that would be Reagan, wouldn't it?
Well, yeah, I guess it would have. Yeah, because Bush. So there was an election in 88, right?
Yeah,
and that was
Reagan. An election
Bush won. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So Reagan was president, and everything made sense. God.
He shut down the VA hospitals and got those veterans back out on the street where they belonged.
You couldn't get an abortion if you needed one.
All right, now we go to Ocean Kingdom.
For a second, I thought you were actually underwater. Like the filter
it's a cool
changed
effect.
Ever so slightly, yeah.
It's a damn cool effect.
But yeah, I kind of wonder now though if they just kind of got lucky with 7. I guess we'll
clearly
see when,
because they made 8 afterwards.
Yeah, I guess we'll see when 9 inevitably comes out.
I just remember I remember experiencing 8, and about 20 minutes in, I just had a sick feeling in my stomach, like I'd just eaten a bunch of enchiladas from El Mezcal, and I realized something had gone horribly wrong.
You probably should have told me this while we were streaming it.
I thought it was intentional, and that it would get better. I mean, I wanted to experience it. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad we played it, but
to admit, the giant factory of robots had its moments.
That was like the worst part in that game. Why did Heisenberg have a factory that like...
That's exactly right.
Why did he have a factory that needed to produce like 10,000 men? It should have just been like a small little thing that like had 10 bodies come off the conveyor belt. Like all of a sudden you're in a mass production factory. It just... I don't know.
Yeah, no, it made no sense. I did not
it couldn't seem to commit to any of its premises. Okay, I had to get to 21 points in order to unlock the shotgun.
Oh, sweet. Now you got a shotgun.
We got 12 G's of shotgun.
Now I got a shotgun.
Oh.
Was Die Hard on my movie list?
That's gonna be on my that's gonna be my catchphrase going forward. Oh.
I like that.
I'm ripping that off.
Games need to learn not to take themselves too seriously. Too much dark and gritty makes it boring.
Well, if your game is dark and gritty, it should be dark and gritty.
Hello.
Come this way, Barnacle Man.
Barnacle Man. Barnacle Man. He's a
size
big
of the entire ocean
man.
He has a fight with Trident Man. Trident wins.
Trident wins. Barnacle Man.
Barnacle boy, help me.
Barnacle Man. Barnacle Man. Not as dangerous as he at first appeared, man.
What is this song we're referencing?
Particle
I know
Man.
the words. Okay, who sang this?
Not They Might Be Giants.
They Might Be Little People?
No. Same guys who sang Istanbul is Constantinople.
Nirvana.
Nope. That would be
Yeah.
amazing, though. Shit. Come on, Chris.
Ah! Oh, jeez!
Oh, no. Was it the
Everything
Mighty
is...
Giants? Now I gotta look it up.
Okay.
Article Man. Article Man.
Oh, that's right. I wanted to go to Spooky Town real quick so I could upgrade my shotgun.
Yeah, it was They Might Be Giants. So I got it right the first time.
It felt like either They Might Be Giants or Green Day, one of those two.
I don't know. I don't know if I've ever heard Green Day do anything half that self-aware and funny. Yeah, you're right, Sparks. It was They Might Be Giants all along.
Okay, I came back because I need to do Song in a Cage. I need to do Cage.
Nick Cage? Wait, is this the Nick Cage Dracula? Because I would be very happy.
Oh, I'd be very sad.
You didn't like that movie?
I wasn't a fan of it.
I thought it was alright.
I wasn't a fan of most Nick Cage things because it's just like they point the camera at him and then they run it and then they collect their check. No real effort is put into any of it.
Yeah, but he works best when he can ham it up in a role like Dracula, and I thought that suited him well.
Can we put quotation marks around the word "works" when it involves Nick Cage in movies?
Damn. Tell me how you really feel about Nick Cage.
No, here's the thing. He's like Keanu Reeves. They're both very talented actors, but they just get typecast into these garbage roles where it's like, hey, Keanu Reeves, go do your thing that you do where you be cool in front of the camera. Don't do anything subtle or anything like impressive. Just give them their white bread and we'll make $100 million. You know what I mean?
So, somewhere Christie's getting really upset in this conversation.
No, Keanu Reeves is a great actor. I'm saying that everybody just uses him for lowest common denominator movies.
I like some Keanu Reeves movies, mostly from the 80s and 90s, but still.
I like him too. Back in the 80s and 90s, that's when people expected him to work before they were like, hey, just do your typecast thing.
Fun fact, before I actually
that was a big waste of time.
Saw the Francis Ford Coppola rendition of Dracula, I had heard that Keanu Reeves was in it, and he plays Jonathan Harker. But I heard Keanu Reeves and I heard Dracula, and for some reason my brain connected the dots that for some reason Keanu Reeves was Dracula. And I cannot tell you how disappointed I was when I finally saw that movie. And I did not get Keanu Dracula. I mean, don't get me wrong, Commissioner Gordon Dracula was still pretty cool, but...
Okay, right.
Super dunk.
Okay, I
enough,
know what I have
if you
to do
dunk
now.
it, they kick you out of the park. Cola.
I dunked it. Come with me, child. Oh.
I've been kicked out of enough arcades to know that Super Dunk is not for.
Yeah. Hey, fun fact: I was a $2,000 Kickstarter backer for this game, and they said they'd put me in the game for the $2,000 level. So here I am.
Oh, here you are.
Here I am, weird guy.
Your hairline's looking swell there, Nick.
Yeah, they gave me a lot more hair than I actually have. I was really happy about that.
Nick's been losing his hair like horribly, just pulling it out. Why do all of the names in this game sound made up? Yeah, my name is Mara Forrest.
I wonder if that's intentional, Chris. I wonder if there's something behind that. Except for this guy, this is just Marv. Because remember, there's a Marv and there's a Harry.
My name is Ima. I'm a D-bag. Hi, Ima.
Now, Marv here is the guy who's been moving the gold down to the mine in South America.
Oh.
Remember.
Oh, that's right. I remember his note. Okay.
Yep. Because remember, for whatever reason, they're taking gold here and they're shipping it down to a mine in South America.
Right. Probably with the children that they collect from this park. Hi, my name is Dick Burns. Why are you laughing? That's my real name. Stop laughing. My name is actually Dick Burns.
You remember when Bart called for Amanda hug and kiss and he was actually at the bar?
I need Amanda hug and kiss.
It's like, hello. Oh, sorry, this was a prank call that went horribly wrong. Oh, okay. Well, I'm just going to hang up. What a nice young man.
What a nice young man.
That
Oh,
should have been the
God.
last Mo joke, but it
What was
wasn't.
your favorite Mo phone joke?
Amanda Hug and Kiss.
Okay, Amanda Huggins.
So that was the subversion of expectations.
Yeah, that was nice.
What was yours?
I'm coming up. I knew you were gonna ask that, and like under pressure, I'm like caving, and I can't think of them. Which is funny because I
Okay,
saw like every '90s Simpsons episode when prank calls were relevant.
okay, I can't do anything in that room yet. I have to get the key. The silver key is just around the corner, if I remember correct. Why is there a chandelier in this back room? I hate these
And
things.
why? Yeah, I was gonna say, why do they all fall on your head like that? It's kind of weird to think that my children will never make a prank call. Not because they don't have like the youthful, innocent like orneriness, but because that option just is not available to them in 2024. Like you can't prank call people; they will see exactly who it is, and they will either
Yeah,
not
well, I mean,
answer
like
or they'll.
the generational thing that like your kids are gonna do is just like swatting people, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Doxing them.
Hello. The worst part is, I never really wanted the gold. I didn't really care.
You need to read this
It was
like
my
Mo.
father who wanted it. Huh?
You need to read this like Mo Sislak.
Can I do a Moses like?
It's
It
pretty
was
hard.
my father. I'm not going to
What's
try to
going
make
on,
up a new
Kev?
voice on. It was my father who wanted it. He made the decision to buy the land. Years later, when he died, he left all of Crow Country in my care. I had no choice but to come back, finish what he'd started.
I missed the part where
Wait,
we were talking to Crow. Like,
the theme
did he
park
just
originally
reveal
belonged
himself?
to your father? No, Crow Country is the name of the land. This land.
This land is your land. This land is Crow land. Turns out Crow
It
land
won't budge. There's
is
no
freaking
keyhole.
haunted.
Oh, I like this line. Oh, hey, the door sign dropped down. Let the record show that I solved the problem with violence.
That is amazing, but that was what was even better was her kick. Like, no effort at all. Just like, damn it. Who's sitting in that? What the fuck? Mermaid
Okay,
plus
that's a-
dolphin divided by what? Sailboat
Oh.
equals gun?
You'll see in just a moment here. This is a puzzle in the arcade that we just passed.
Hold on here. You know how I feel about math.
Oh, you'll see the puzzle in just a moment. That's, I think, about the next thing we're going to do. Well, hello, Harrison. I
Oh,
just
hey, he
walked out of the
survived.
wall.
I really thought you were sending that dude to die.
Well, well, look who it is.
Does he have a ponytail?
Does he? He
Wow,
does. How bold.
Look at that little turd on the back of his head.
How bold.
I like you
What a
even
brave
less,
man.
Harrison.
My parents made me have a ponytail in grade school.
Made you?
Yeah.
That's
was a very-
incredible.
I was a very timid child back in
Well, I
grade
was gonna
school
say,
in
like when
third
I
grade.
think of when you and I were in grade school, like if I tried to grow a ponytail, I would absolutely get like mocked and bullied, right? And so most parents wouldn't let their kids grow ponytails or have long hair as little boys. You had the opposite come true, where they made you have a ponytail.
I had this string of insecurity in third and fourth grade where I learned after being horribly bullied in second grade, the second somebody started giving me lip, I would just immediately assault them no matter where we were.
Nice.
I got in a lot of trouble, but it solved all my bully problems, and we all became really good friends.
Except for that one kid who died.
Yeah, actually, one of them did die.
Oh
but
God. That just made
Went
the
left
rest
to
of them
center
take
in
you
high
seriously.
school.
Yeah,
Well, I had nothing to do with it. I mean, it's not like I cut their brake lines or anything, but
sure you didn't. I just noticed that he actually rode the bike.
he did.
Here.
He rode it down that hallway into this room. Hey, dude, if you don't mind, I'm going to save my game over in the fireplace if you're fine with that.
It's a free country.
At least it was until the Biden administration came in. and
Everything made sense back when Ronald Reagan was president.
I don't know what he did, but he made everything worse. God, that was dinner with my parents tonight. Somehow
God.
Biden has ruined the country, but nobody could really put their finger on how.
How dare he serve for 4 years and then step aside gracefully?
Dude, leave me alone. You know how you've always got that one friend who's always just too clingy and talks to you all the time? That's Edward Crow to my Mara.
He's the
What
Chris
is it,
Beck
Crow?
of this universe.
Hello? Natalie, my daughter. She's here, isn't she? Yeah, she's looking for you. She filed a missing persons report with the police.
Hey,
I
has
told
she
her
always
not
been
to.
weirdly tall?
I thought I'd convinced her not to. The scale is weird in this room, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I was talking about Natalie, but yes, now that you mention it.
Oh, yeah.
It's like she's a little
Also,
bit
there's
too
Jar Jar
little to
Binks
be
singing
here.
at me.
Yeah, I hate the hippo
Can you get her out of
thing.
here? Get her to leave? Now? Mr. Crow, she got hurt. She was attacked.
Admittedly,
I
by
see.
me, but... Is this going to be a boss fight, this thing right here?
No, see, I also paid another $5,000 for them to put my dog Duncan in the game, so...
Borp, borp.
Borp. How's it
Welcome
going,
to Crow
Nick?
Country. Here's your grenade. Borp, borp.
It's a big old hoot. Hey, I want you to meet my brothers.
Get that.
Borp, you can't get away from me. Okay, so this puzzle, you'll notice that the lights are green. The lights will light up every time I walk within the line of sight of one of these creatures. So
Interesting.
I need to get them in a position to
Where they're
where I'm
all
within.
looking.
Yeah, I should be
That's not too
close.
hard.
There we are. Yep.
There it is. Ta-da.
Ta-da!
Like,
You
they
got-
stop looking at you, though, it immediately slams on your hand.
You're expecting like all the cages just suddenly shatter, and then the boss music starts.
I don't know what the boss music is in this game. I don't think... Have we had a proper boss?
No, there's not really super proper bosses in this game. Just some enemies that are stronger than others. I was so proud of myself figuring out this puzzle on my own. Can we get the code for the front door changed, please? It's far too easy to guess. Is it the factory default or something? This is a security concern.
That's awesome. So just 1, 2, 3, 4.
It sure is, Chris.
Sweet.
I love this game. All right, so we've got the silver key. That opens up a world of flavor.
A world
and
of
I can keep,
flavor. Not how I would describe Crow Country, but
and I can keep going longer if you want. We've got time, I think, right?
yeah. I mean, we're at about the hour mark, but we've been going a little longer anyways, so.
I mean, it don't matter,
Yeah.
right? We can play until we're tired of it.
Oh yeah.
Actually, give me just a moment here. I'm gonna go grab some sake real quick.
Do it.
But yeah, hope you're enjoying Crow Country.
Always.
Like I said, I 100%ed this game within like 3 days. I loved this. Still do.
That's sweet. Oh, that's a giant squid.
Yes, welcome to our super professional stream here. Blue Skidoo Weekend 2. Do you ever hear that story about Steve from Blue's Clues?
That's cool, Sparks. Wait, what about Steve from Blue's Clues? Didn't he like
Steve from Blue's
come back and like make an inspiring video or something like that?
No, he joined like a punk rock band.
Oh, even better.
Yeah. No, there's just like one funny story about him though, about how like he's talking in an interview about this like lady who he met at a concert, and she was like super attractive, you know, all the things that guys find attractive, right? And she's like, "Hey, why don't you come home with me, big boy, and we can go have some fun?" So he goes with her to her home, and he's surprised to find that this woman's mom and dad are waiting there, and they have like a script that they wanted to present to him for a show they wanted to
No.
write about balloon animals.
Son of a bitch.
But can you imagine though, like getting your like daughter to like try to seduce Steve from Blue's Clues to,
Right?
so you could sell a script on balloon animals?
Wouldn't it be great? Like the first thing he says, he's like, I'm not gonna be having sex, am I?" Just like Steve from Blue's Clues.
Who needs sex when you've got the Balloonatics,
The
Steve?
Balloonatics, that's right.
Let me tell you about our show, The Balloonatics, and you can get in on the ground floor.
Before you guys do this, do you at least have some whiskey?
Episode 1.
Damn, I would not like this room if you did not have the crowbow.
We can have something that's not the crowbow.
What else you got? Is that the shotgun?
I've got an unracked shotgun.
Is she one-handing the shotgun? Oh, thank you, Jesus. She is.
Come here, you.
That is absolutely how shotguns work. I love it.
Yep. You know what my favorite kind of shotgun is? It's any kind of shotgun that you have to pump to make it more powerful.
Right?
I love that.
I mean,
Okay.
like, even the one in Devil May Cry, where Dante is literally like a human/demon hybrid, had more recoil than that thing. That was amazing.
Something inside. Oh, that's right. We got a little mushroom boy here.
Well, that's freaking adorable.
Want to improve the capacity of your shotgun? You got it.
Sparks writes, Steve is amazing. He was at GalaxyCon Columbus last year. Oh, that's cool.
Neat.
You know, I never really grew up with Blue's Clues, so I kind of miss Steve, but I can appreciate someone who, you know, did his job well and professionally, and then just kind of
Yeah, legitimately
moved
good
on.
guy.
Yeah,
Gift shop is 1975.
sure it is.
And that opens up the cash register, which gets me.
A gun. Ooh, the Magnum.
I feel like that's a reference to something. Now that's a big gun. Oh, that's a reference to
Duke Nukem, maybe.
No, that's a reference to the Doom movie with Dwayne the Rock Johnson. That's
Oh
a big
yeah, that's
gun.
a big fucking
Yeah.
gun. Yeah, that's right.
Whoops! I forgot I had the grenade launcher
where
out.
he says the entire joke out loud.
I really liked this puzzle because they tell you like, okay, you have to go ahead and get these 3 dolls, and you have to find out how much they cost,
Oh.
and then you have to add it all up.
Add it together.
and then-
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's how you get the safe.
1975.
Yep.
I
It all
wasn't
adds
sure
up
if
to
it was like, you know,
1975.
year Crow Country was founded or something.
That's right. For just for under $20, you can have a grand old time at the Crow Country.
Did I
This would have
tell
been a
you-
great place to make a Bort joke.
Abort. We're out of Bort license plates.
You
We need
get
more
it.
Bort. I repeat, more Bort.
By the way, this music that's playing here is now my ringtone, and it's also the tone that rings in the morning on my alarm clock.
Oh God,
I can't tell you how much I love this theme.
I believe you, but oh God. By the way, on an interesting similar note, I made Pimpzilla my phone's screensaver.
Pimpzilla. What is a Pimpzilla?
Did Max not send you Pimpzilla?
Oh, it's like a music video, right?
Yeah.
Or something. Yeah.
He's Pimpzilla.
Yeah, I remember that.
And he wants his motherfucking money. That was amazing, Nick. It rolled away
you.
from him and hit one of the blue crows.
All intentional.
All intentional.
I had almost forgotten about this. This is like literally the last thing I found in my very first playthrough. I forgot that this was a locked car,
Nice.
and it's got one of the best items in the game in it.
Shoebox.
It's got some Air Jordans.
Air Jordan. Oh, it does.
Yeah, I'm gonna pump these. I'm gonna use a little pump thing to make myself jump higher.
That's amazing.
Did
Wait,
you have-
can jump?
No,
Oh,
but
good.
it makes you run faster.
Oh wow, yeah, it does. Wow, these are just straight up the glide boots from Ocarina of Time.
How disappointing were the glide boots in that game?
Oh God, I hated them. Well, and I'm one of those people that like assumed that like without any rationale behind it that like the biggest equipment in that game was always so like the red tunic must give you more defense than the green tunic. So I would
Mhm.
always wear like the red tunic, the mirror shield, the big Goron sword, which ironically prevented me from using the mirror shield. And then of course in that same vein is the wing boots. They must be better because they're the last ones you get.
Yeah,
No,
what
they're
a
just garbage.
clearly they just needed something for the last dungeon. Chris, do you think if I brought the winged boots with me to a club, I could pick a girl up with them?
I absolutely think you could.
Do you think like any woman would be impressed by that?
Yeah.
Like,
Like, hey,
You
they
think
don't
so?
they don't make me fly, but I can run off this staircase and stay above it for not very
Yeah.
long.
see, these will allow me, ladies, look and observe. They will allow me to hover in the air for 0.5 seconds. Isn't that impressive?
No, you can't try them. They're mine. Nick just proceeds
they
to
make-
hurt himself really bad in front of everybody.
Do they make you run faster? Well,
Nope.
no. Do they make you jump higher? No.
No, I can't jump. Especially
Do
not
they
while
make you
wearing these.
lightweight? No, they really don't do anything but allow me to hover for 0.5 seconds.
And they got these cool wings on them. Wings are cool, right? Sparks, I'd be pretty impressed. I like how
You
she
sound
did,
like my dad.
I like how she didn't add, but I'm a lesbian. That seems like it would have been a perfect segment. I'd be
She
pretty
was just
impressed,
being
Nick,
polite,
but
yeah.
I'm gay.
Um,
The wing boots were made exclusively to pick up lesbians.
boots made for asexuals by asexuals.
Right.
When you feel like absolutely no action, get the hover boots.
Oh God.
Want to go home alone tonight and happy?
With
Hover
a
boots.
great anecdote.
There it is. There it is.
Sparks, I didn't want to take away from the positive energy. She wanted Nick to go away feeling good about his wing boots. That's awesome.
I can just see myself like walking off the edge of the bar, putting my fist on my hips and be like, "Yeah, check that out." As I hover for 0.5 seconds and then fall.
And then go to the hospital.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's get the power fired back up with our newly found silver key. Let's play some video games.
That is too much power for one key to have. Crane game.
I think it's working. Let's see if I can get myself a crow plushie.
Wait, you can't see shit, can you?
Well, no crow plushie for me. I hear that if you win at this game
It's
and take
rigged.
a screenshot of it, the dev will go ahead and send you a free plushie in the mail.
Was that a Link's Awakening reference?
Maybe. No. Go on.
No. Well, there was a Nintendo game, right, where with a crane game, and there was like something like that where like if you are like the 0.0001 people who actually can beat the crane game, Nintendo will send you something for free.
There was a lot of stuff with like their high score arena challenges where you had to take a picture of your high score and send it into Nintendo, and that would allow you to be able to get win the contest.
And one of them was
Okay.
beating like the Ultima weapon in Final Fantasy 1, right?
Final Fantasy 1 was never on the Nintendo.
Yeah, it was.
Oh wait, hold on. Death Machine. Yeah, I know what you're
he
talking
wasn't
about.
called
In
Ultima
Tiamat's
Weapon,
Castle.
but yeah.
Yeah. No, you're right. I remember that now. That was one of their first contests, I believe, in fact.
Yeah, absolutely. Which was funny because that was actually how I learned that was a thing.
Pardon me. Okay, I got to remember this. The dolphin score has to be twice the mermaid score. The boat score should be twice the dolphin score. The shark score needs to be twice the boat score. Okay. Yeah, me too, because he's got like a crazy low spawn rate.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so the mermaid quiz, how many planets are in our solar system?
We counting
this
Pluto
is
or not?
It's a 1990, funny enough. This actually came up online in a discussion, so it's still 9.
Okay, so it's still 9. That makes sense.
Okay, so 1 point in that game. Whoops. Okay. How does this go again? Boat score must be twice the dolphin score. Dolphin score should be twice the mermaid score. Okay, so
Okay, dolphin twice mermaid. Yeah.
I need 2 points in this game.
Nice. Well, that was easy.
All right. And then this has to be twice the dolphin score. It's a neat puzzle, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to say, they could have made this an absolute bitch. Kudos for them for not doing that.
Yep. Of course, I accidentally got 5 right on the mermaid score, so I had to get like 40 here in the shooting gallery.
Oh,
my first
no.
playthrough. Pew, pew.
Pew, pew, pew. What the fuck is that?
It's a skull. You don't shoot skulls.
I don't like it. You shoot goldfish. Like a man.
Pew, pew.
Wow, just like the real light gun games. Totally unreliable. Oh, no.
Oh, okay. Cool. Skulls wipe your whole score. All right.
That seems fair.
How fun.
Son of a bitch.
This is like Mega Man music.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Mega Man X
you
music.
hit those suckers. Nice.
I've never had this much trouble with this game.
Let's go. I feel like I was going to say something more about Zelda, and then I forgot what it was.
My brother and I have been playing through Ocarina of Time recently, and I can tell you, I am shocked how well that game holds up. We
Yeah,
are having a
there are
blast
certain
with that.
games that really do.
It's also one of those fun things where it's like, have you ever said, "Boy, I wish I could forget how all my memories of this game so I could play it fresh"?
Right, yeah.
That's basically what we're going through right now with Legend of Zelda, or with the Ocarina of Time.
I just went through
We've,
something very similar with Xenogears, actually.
yeah,
I remembered loving the game. Did not play it for, 1998, 26 years. Played it again. And I still love it, but man, unlike Ocarina of Time, there are definitely elements of that game that, what's kind of funny is it like as I was going through it, it unlocked memories of how bullshit I remember certain parts of the game being the first time I played it.
uh-huh.
There's just like some really not great dungeon and puzzle design, mostly because it's an unfinished game. But like the story and the characters are just wonderful, and they keep you playing, and it's still a very worthwhile game to play. But anyone who says that it's like the definitive RPG experience is lying to you.
I think RPGs tend to age worse than action games, just my opinion.
Sometimes, yeah. But I mean, like, for instance, like the old Final Fantasies are still largely as fun to play as they were. Like, Xenogears just
Oh,
unfortunately...
jeez, I did not know he was going to jump.
Fuck
Whew.
that thing. I hate it. That's just a that's just a big naked dude. What is that? What is that?
Whatever it is, it looks like it's in pain.
Well, yeah, you just
Okay.
crowboat it. What the fuck? Did someone like actually get killed in this park? And
I think that's actually the fairy thing from the theater. I think that's what
I
that
thought
is.
the red on the fence was blood instead of paint.
Well, there's blood on these walls, and again, there's 2106. That number keeps coming up.
Yep.
I wonder what it could mean.
It's totally meaningless. But yeah, if you ever do play Xenogears, just be prepared for that. Some really, beautiful, thought-provoking narrative and some just absolute bullshit level design.
Oh,
Ooh, fuck you.
We are in Tolman's off. Wow, first black character, and you say "fuck you." Okay, all right.
Well, why did he do that with his chair? Why did he do that?
Because it was cool.
No, it was a dick thing to do. You can be black and you can be a dick. This guy is a black dick.
I don't like where this is going.
Stop it, Chris. Stop talking. I like the purple. You can't even see it. I'm wearing a crow hat.
It's a cute crow hat too. Found it in the gift shop. This is very important later on, by the way. Believe it or not.
Her purple hair?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I bet you are. Doing my Barrett voice.
Sure you were, Nick. You must be told. Did they ever explain her clothes? Like why she dresses like that on the job as a police officer?
Yeah, well, maybe it's one of those things like, oh, someone needs to investigate Crow Country, but it's out of our jurisdiction. Agent Mara, you better go take a vacation.
Agent Mara, head of the French Maid Division.
What's root excavation? No idea.
I just work here.
You know, you're not being very helpful. Correct. I like Tolman.
Okay, I changed my mind about you, Tolman. You're all right.
Park is closed. Duh, I know. So go home. I can't go home. Sure you could. Just get in your little car and drive away. Tolman's logic is unassailable.
Yeah, man. Tolman is like the one character in the game who's like aware that everything surrounding him is total nonsense. Yeah, you could search for the gold key, or you could just take your crowbar and bash the door in.
You don't want to know.
You know, Tolman, my assessment of you remains you are a dick, but you're my kind of dick.
Oh, that's right. The elevators can be fixed from here. They're just pretending to be broken.
But goddamn if Tolman's gonna do it.
See if you can work it out for yourself. Oh, he's got more dialogue. If you don't feel like helping me, find the elevator switch. I do not.
I do not. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Before you walked in here, I was about to swallow this grenade, but 1350, 1912, 1937, 1945.
I'm trying to remember what the puzzle is here. A piece of Tuesday, isolated for examination.
Oh God, is Tuesday another little girl?
Does that look like a little girl?
Oh.
We'll
Does anything
find
look
out.
like anything it's supposed to look like?
I don't remember this puzzle.
Thank God you're smart.
1937.
Hindenburg. Oh, too soon? Oh, the humanity. I was hoping they would actually get the voice quote.
That would be a bit much, right? That would just be like straight up disrespect. I like how
Is that
he's
the
got all
Titanic?
these. Yeah,
How'd they get footage of that?
I like the implication that Tolman is just sitting here in his office, like watching VHS tapes of the greatest disasters of all time.
Right.
What a psychopath!
Wouldn't it be great if, like, the
Damn
last
it!
one is in his collection is 9/11, like before it happens?
Oh, plague. Who sits in their office just like watching this stuff?
Apparently this guy.
Okay,
the
so there's
plague. Truly a simpler time.
there's this is definitely tasteful. Okay, so all of these are flashing a letter, and the letters correspond to the dates, and I believe this spells out the word face.
Face.
There we go.
Nice.
Got it my
Well
first
done.
try. Yeah, look at that. I solved your stupid puzzle.
Was my
Be
puzzle.
honest. You loved it.
Yeah.
Tolman. Don't go down there. You'll regret it. So be it. Okay. Now we can start doing some cleanup work now that we've got the silver key and the data disk. Hello,
Hey,
big
it's one of
dude.
those guys. Barnacle Man, back again from the dead. Killed me. Oh no, I still don't like him. I love how this
So
just
hard
looks
to
like
hit,
little like pellets. Just they do incredible damage.
Little crow feathers.
Barnacle
Ah!
Man, dead on the floor.
Ah, jeez!
Oh, what was that?
I go into Tolman's office, all of a sudden everything is here to kill me.
What kind of Dead Space bullshit was that? We need to finish Dead Space.
I think that was like 18 months ago, dude.
Yeah, you can still do it. It's not like there's a whole lot of plot to catch up on. It's Dead Space.
Okay. Oh, hey, look, there's a crow. What's the next thing I want to do?
Where's the vague white circle?
Well, that's
Sure.
Crow's office, but we've been there.
Is her ass bleeding?
Oh! I want to go to the dungeon. Yeah, okay, let's
Yeah, her
warp
ass is
over to the
bleeding.
dungeon. Oh, that's...
He shot me right in the ass.
right in the good cheek. Whose joke was that? Was that Forrest Gump or was that like Abe Simpson? I forget.
If I remember right, though, the reference I was making was actually Everybody Loves Raymond. There's likely another bit somewhere along the line about someone getting shot or gored or hurt in
Safe
the
travel
ass.
between rooms? Yeah, take me to...
Will do. I think, yeah. Utility
The fire
corridor is your
barrel
best
corridor.
bet.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was referencing
Still
the
don't have-
episode where Raymond's brother Robert got gored in the ass by a bull. And then he had to confront the bull.
Did they show a bull in any capacity, or was it like a typical sitcom, like, we don't have money for this?
Oh no, they got a
Oh.
real bull. I'm guessing it was heavily sedated, but
Damn it! I am tired of those things.
like, hello, bull.
Okay,
You
we can
remember
solve
me?
this puzzle now.
After you kill everything in the room and that fucking chandelier. I like how in a room full of mutant monsters, the chandelier is absolutely the worst part.
It is priority 1 without a doubt. You know what?
Reset to your position. You get the shotgun. Oh no! Well, you made him.
Retreat.
You made him smaller. I mean, the shotgun definitely clipped him down to size.
I probably should have racked a couple more bolts.
Hey, look, another.
Damn it!
Damn it! Oh, she's limping. Ooh, the Magnum. Throw a grenade. No!
Didn't kill him.
No.
There we go. This is too dangerous. Okay. So now we got to use the data disk. I like this puzzle. Ready for this?
I'm ready.
The
mermaid
deadly
thing
mermaids
comes up again.
imprisoned.
It's a
All right.
sign.
Do you know the solution?
I do not.
Okay. Do you notice what the denominations are here?
Legs, arms, heads, eyes.
Can you figure it out?
What do they correspond with, though?
Okay, I'll show you all of them. See if you can figure it out.
All right. Big bad wolf.
Cyclops. And the snake. Got it yet?
No, I don't.
How many legs does a mermaid have?
Oh, okay. So, yeah.
How many arms? Yep.
Interesting.
These puzzles aren't like, you know, the most difficult thing in the world, but they're fun. They give you a dopamine hit
for a second, don't you?
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
A snake has no legs, no arms, 1 head, and 2 eyes. Like I said, this game just puts a big old grin on my face.
What kind of freaky ass snakes did you have in your backyard?
A Cyclops has 2 legs, 2 arms, 1 head,
Zero
and
heads.
1 A. 0 heads.
Why is a Cyclops? What? Shut up.
Otherwise, he'd be a Biclops, and that would just be a human. But we'll get to that.
Triclops.
And then we had a wolf. Apparently a one-eyed wolf.
A one-eyed wolf. And I'm hungry like
wait a second. There we go.
Four-armed one-eyed wolf.
Well, okay. I mean, come on. Does a wolf have arms or legs?
Kill me. Please.
Now, a very interesting solution to something that you run into earlier. You may recall back during the compass puzzle, there was a tomb that was off on its own that we could not access.
You need to put the human dimensions in there or something?
Yes, because it said something like, to dear Ophelia, sister, wife, and human.
Oh, interesting. By the way, I'm sorry,
but
was that bullshit thing spraying poison at you?
Sure was. That's why I keep shooting them all the time.
This makes the Spencer Mansion look like the Small World ride.
Welcome to Crow Country, my friend.
Right. Beautiful woman.
Beautiful woman. She can't possibly be real.
Or can she?
It's an incredibly realistic wax figure, so stop getting ideas.
No, you can still do stuff with it.
Ophelia Pike, Atlanta Westview Hospital, nurse ID number. First Aid Handbook, 1987. There's some good information in this thing. I should
slice your veins open to let the sin out.
So what I love about this is
this like barbaric no man's land for medicine.
So that greatly increases the effectiveness of the healing kits in the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why I was kind of limping and holding off on healing. Okay.
I would love it though if like you read it and it's like all this like horribly factually wrong information because it's 1987.
Feeling lethargic? Take a little bit of the opium.
Right.
Let's see here. I think we can go to the train room now. Oh, we've been able to go to the train room.
Constant migraines? Have you tried prayer? Come on, Chris, you're a priest.
Oh, good.
I love how lethargically she shoots the crowbow too. Just
She's completely unhurried. She's in control of everything going
right.
on.
There is nothing in this park that can hurt her. She knows it.
Okay, so there's a
For some
puzzle
reason, I hate
here.
this room.
It was not a fun puzzle.
No, it's more. It's
You
more like
had
that like liminal space kind of phenomenon.
I think that it's like so completely dramatically different than all the other rooms. Yeah, we got a puzzle to solve
It
here.
kind of looks like a half-baked Mario 64 level.
We need more games like Mario 64, I'm just saying.
We do.
I miss those like small little kind of bite-sized levels kind of thing.
Yeah. I mean, Mario Odyssey, I mean, the levels were definitely bigger, but they had kind of a similar philosophy to getting the moons, which I appreciated. Like, they were all, like, really bite-sized, like, short burst of fun challenges.
Yeah, they were, Mario Odyssey was certainly, I think, as good a game as you can make like that today.
Oh, absolutely.
Train Room is BDAC. I always forget this.
Like, I enjoyed the Galaxy games, but, like, they became a little bit more elaborate with, like, how you collected your MacGuffins, and
I
think Mario's best when he's, like, just, exploding onto the
Right.
scene, collecting the shiny thing, and moving on.
Yeah, I like one level of the planet stuff I felt like would have been fine, but I just man,
Couldn't
I
do a
just
whole
was not
game of it?
feeling that game. I think I got like 2 planets in. I was like, I'm out. I'm
Oh,
sorry,
really?
I'm done.
See, I finished it and I enjoyed it, but like, and part of it was just like after Sunshine, it was just nice to see Mario be Mario again. But yeah, no, Odyssey and 64 are where it's at for sure.
Who set the world on fire?
I just want to start a flame in your heart.
Oh, good, it's dead. Okay.
I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for Dracula to pull some shit.
Waiting for him to get up.
Oh yeah.
That'd require a whole other character model for them to animate.
Start playing some Latin music and boss fight kicks in.
Let's improve the range of the flamethrower.
Ooh, flamethrower range increased. Don't mind if
Yeah,
I do.
I think we've almost got all the secrets in the game now.
Again, the poison like shooting amusement park ride is just getting to me. Like, who is this for?
It's to stop intruders or maybe these mystery guests walking around.
Yeah, right. Nobody gets into Crow Country, and nobody gets out of Crow Country.
Fairy Tale Land. I'm all discombobulated here. To my right, that's Sea Nation. Okay.
All just broke.
That was the spikes in the door closing in on me.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's rack up some flamethrower.
Barnacle Man. Maybe behind this door right here.
I see you. So here is where you find out the solution to that puzzle.
Oh no, it's the okay.
Because he hoots 8 times.
Kooks or cucks or who's 8
I
times?
think it's kooks.
Kooks.
Those words mean radically different things. Hey, little mushroom.
What puzzle will you help me solve?
Alright, good. Now I've got a gold-plated Magnum.
Why did he give... Alright.
Because the mushrooms are like your firearm upgrades in this game.
Oh, nice. I like that.
This puzzle bothered the bejeebus out of me because of the scale that's constantly moving.
Ah, I gotcha.
I mean, I don't
quite understand at all what you're supposed to be solving, but I can see how that would be annoying.
So, like, as you can see, it's like bouncing back between different numbers. You have to input those numbers on the keypad.
Oh, that's some bullshit. But hey, yeah. Magnum ammo.
It takes a little while to figure out, but
just for your reference, Nick, we are now at an hour and a half. So.
Yeah, that's cool. I'll go as long as you want to.
Yeah. Well, how much longer do you think we have in the actual game?
I think if we go like another 15 minutes or so, we can probably wrap it up in one more episode.
Oh, okay, cool. I thought you were about to say we're like 15 minutes away from the end, and I was like, I'm not picking up on that at all.
Yeah, no, we still got to get the gold key yet. And I have totally forgotten what the gold key is.
I was waiting for this to like take you to South America to settle up with Mr. Crow.
I managed to escape Crow Country with my life, but just barely. And oh, forsooth, what is that? A knock at mine door?
We were just talking about Mario Galaxy. Do you think they'll make like a Crow World, Crow Galaxy?
I
Crow
can only
Planet?
hope that they've got more taste.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Crow
working. It's
Country.
working with Jurassic World, kind of.
Phew.
By the way, we've been talking a lot about movies and doing movie nights. I don't know if I've ever shared my thought on this, but Jurassic Park, to this, how'd you get in there?
Yeah?
Julie?
She'll tell me if I help her out.
Don't help her. I don't trust her. I don't trust her anymore. Anyways, Jurassic Park. I'll go on record right now and say just about as close to a perfect film as you could have ever made.
Jurassic Park, Die Hard, Total Recall. Yeah, that's up there, I think.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like right up there with The Godfather, for me. Two, of course, wildly different movies, but yeah, I cannot wait to.
I mean, like,
I cannot
like
wait
the
to talk all
symbolism.
your ears off about Jurassic Park.
The symbolism is all there, right? Like, you got Vito, who is symbolically a dinosaur on his way out, and
Yeah.
Michael is like Jeff Goldblum, right?
Yeah.
Not at all. Don't humor me.
Santino was totally a T-Rex. Big T-Rex energy. Fredo was Newman. By the way, I love that Newman was in that movie and died.
Yeah, I know, right? That scene scared the bejeebus out of me as a kid. Just his disembodied arm falling out of the closet at one point.
Have you seen the just fan edit of that scene?
I've not. What happens?
It's the lazy, like intentionally so, but like the laziest, like bare bones joke you could have imagined, and all it is that scene, shot for shot. It's all the same sound effects, all the effects. There's no editing going on. And you're like, how is this a fan edit? And then right as Newman dies, and it cuts to the next scene, it just goes boo doo 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 doo. That's it. That's the whole joke.
Yep, I could kind of see the joke coming.
Yep, it's the whole like 5.5 minute long scene, unchanged whatsoever, and like to the point where you almost forget why you clicked on this, and then right at the end of it, doo 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 doo.
Huh, wonder what's going on here. Oh, wait a sec, that was flamethrower ammo back there.
It's kind of like
By the way...
Go ahead. Oh, shit.
Oh, jeez! I was just in this room.
Fuck you, Gumby.
I've never seen this door open before. I don't know what triggered this because I usually use the underground elevator network.
Huh. Maybe you killed the right Barnacle Man. But yeah, I appreciate like a good simple joke like that. Kind of like that Spider-Man video I sent you where he's just standing on stage and Tequila is playing and he's not doing anything, and then finally Tequila.
And then it gets 5 million views and makes more money than either of us a year. Yeah, I love it.
Ever will in our lives. Yeah, exactly. But there's something to be said for just good comedic timing and nothing else.
All right.
Sometimes humor doesn't have to be complicated.
What do I need to find? There's a shack I need to get into. Yeah, so now we are down in the underground Crow laboratory.
Which is usually where the game's like ramping up for its finale, right?
Yep. I think we'll get the map to this area and then we can probably call it a night because then we can finish this in about an episode. So.
Sweet.
Whoops.
Was that just like a big green road side that said southeast? Yep, sure is.
Sure is, yeah.
Southeast, this way. It's so easy to mess with people by pointing in any direction but southeast.
I don't have as much ammo for that as I thought.
This is just taking me south. It's okay, you've got unlimited crows.
Okay.
Is the crowbow straight up the strongest weapon in the game, or is that the Magnum still?
Oh, definitely not. I think it's the one of the weakest, but
It shreds your enemies, though.
well, if you know what you're doing with it and you can aim it well, and also it's helps that it's got unlimited ammo, right? Oh,
Single
this
every
guy.
single day, do it every single way. Make the single lady say, crowbow. Nice.
Okay. My absolute least favorite enemy in the game.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
they're so
next to
skinny,
the
they're hard to hit.
chandelier.
Yeah, right. Oh, I was hoping you'd get him.
You can, but it's a lot harder to drop it on them than it is to drop on me.
Yeah. By the way, why was that the second time this year that we've referenced Bo Burnham?
Bo Burnham's a funny guy.
He's a funny guy.
I like Bo Burnham.
I just haven't seen him do much recently.
You know, my favorite Bo Burnham moment is that really. Hey, oh, I thought you were dead. There's like, do you remember when he was in The Mandalorian?
Bo Burnham was in The Mandalorian?
Yeah, season 2.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
How did I miss that?
No, hold on. I'm thinking of Bill Burr. My bad.
Bill Burr, Bo Burnham. Same fucking guy.
I mean, you could be forgiven.
No, Sparks, he was in. But he was in Parks and Recreation, though, and I thought he had, like, the best, like, one-off appearance of any character in that show, where he just plays the country music star who's, like, horribly abusive to his parents. Is this ham? I wanted turkey, you dick! That's all I got.
And so ends the great Bo Burnham skit.
I think they
Come
made
here,
like
you.
a whole episode out of it. Granted, he wasn't in the whole episode, because that would have cost a lot more money, but...
How's my health? Fine.
You're
That's good to
fine.
know.
Feeling fine. Hey, Barnacle Man! Barnacle Man, Barnacle
Oh,
Man.
right down he goes.
Made his way to the sewers like he can. Get his head
Okay.
on that giant meat hook. Barnacle Man, Barnacle Man.
Let's see here. Do I have full ammo?
It's hard
Cool.
to tell.
All right, I guess I'm full on shotgun.
My complaints with video games tend to be few, but I always hate when they don't show you, like, the number out of whatever your max number is. Like in RPGs, where, like, okay, yeah, I have 500 HP, but is it 500 out of 1,000 or 500 out of, you know,
I
500?
forgive that when it comes to survival horror games because
Yeah, I can
you
make it more
shouldn't
intense.
know. Yeah.
Right. You know, that's kind of the brilliance of Dead Space at the time, right? It was one of the first games to pioneer, like, the no heads up display thing, where it was, like, all built into your suit. Hello.
All right, come on there, big boy.
What are you? You
He's gonna
said
be
there was
dead.
no proper boss. Oh god, I hate him. He
As
reminds
do
me
I.
of the final boss of the SNES Clock Tower. Oh. Why don't you sail a grenade his way?
That's not a bad idea. I mean, I've got grenades.
He's slow.
Why? I killed him. Good job,
Damn.
Chris. Blew his arms right off.
Now
You
he's
just
poop.
got blown the hell up.
Now he turned
Actually,
into poopy.
If I was a real smart boy, I would use some shotgun shells since I had ammo there, but no, whatever.
Alright, you had unlimited crows.
2663.
Those numbers are going to mean something.
Yeah,
Oh.
266.
Well, there we go.
In the note, they talk about how there's a license plate with the door code on it, but it
Called
went
it.
missing. There's got to be a grenade on one of these shelves here somewhere.
Yeah, I know. It's been a little while since we've just picked up a random street grenade.
More gold ore.
Oh man.
why
All
so
I've
much
got
of
is
this stuff?
stupid gold.
Remember that Twilight Zone episode about the guy who like somehow got transported to the future and he had like this briefcase that he wouldn't let anybody touch and is super paranoid about it, and like he wouldn't trade it for food or transportation or whatever, and then eventually he died, and then like these two people from the future open the briefcase and they're like,
Wow, what a strange creature from the past. He had a briefcase full of gold, which is completely worthless in this day and age.
Oh yeah, I actually you know what's funny? I've never seen that one, but I've heard it referenced.
Yeah. Man, all I'm saying is, wow, Twilight Zone was so good.
Oh god,
Unless
it
we're
was.
talking about the Jordan Peele Twilight Zone.
Oh yeah, classics. What was your favorite classic Twilight Zone?
Um, Honestly, it's the one about the guy who dies and goes to hell and he wins all the time and he's good with all the ladies and all that.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. My
And,
personal
yeah.
favorite. Oh god.
No, that was it. That was it.
My personal favorite was the classic the dude survives the apocalypse and he finally has time to read all his books and his glasses break.
Yeah. That one's also excellent, but I feel like everybody references that.
Yeah,
Which is fine. It doesn't.
That and the gremlin on the plane of the wing.
Oh, that's right. That one's classic too.
The wing of the plane, Chris. Wow. See, whenever I have moments like that, I always think like, oh, am I gonna like die of Alzheimer's very soon?
The wing of the plane? What's wrong with that?
I said the plane of the wing.
Hey, just a little bit dyslexia. Damn it.
It's okay, Chris.
Damn it, Bobby.
You're
You keep leaving your toys all over the floor.
You're perfectly healthy, Chris. You're just a little stupid. Oh, by the way, King of the Hill, did you see that they are somehow doing a reboot of that?
Yeah, I'm real happy about that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, King of the Hill was
Aren't you excited to... Yeah, it's supposed to have, like, a time skip, and, like, Bobby's gonna be 20 or something.
Yep.
Nuts to that.
Yeah, I honestly agree, and that's not a slight on King of the Hill in any way. I think it's more that I love that show so much, and it's, like, such a perfect time capsule show that they really shouldn't touch it.
I can't really blame, Mike Judge, right?
Yeah.
They probably
love Mike Judge. He's a brilliant writer.
Yeah, it's fine. I won't watch it, just like Futurama, but I'm sure they pulled up a dump truck full of money to his house and unloaded it and was like, "So, you gonna let us reboot King of the Hill?" And he's like, "Well, that's a dump truck full of money, so I've got my price."
Away, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'd do the same thing.
Well, and to make the situation even worse, there's kind of a tragic story surrounding it. Are you aware of this?
Yeah, Dale Gribble's voice actor passed away.
He recorded a single season of the reboot, and now he's passed away. So it's, and I guess the woman who played Luann is dead. Tom Petty, of course, is dead. So yeah, like even if it's,
but we'll soldier on.
I was gonna say, so like we're soldiering on despite the universe really telling you not to. And
if Futurama can come back 4 times, why not King of the Hill?
Yeah, but I mean, like, Phil Lamar's still kicking.
Hey guys, want to hear a COVID joke? Oh, okay, all right, that's nice.
Is this gonna be some kind of anti-mask? Yep, Bender's anti-mask.
God, did that happen?
I don't know.
Did that happen?
Might have. But yeah, like I'm not gonna watch it. I'll probably read how it does. Maybe like.
Why isn't there a chandelier in the bathroom?
Filled with spikes. Some dude.
Why was that a thing?
Some dude just finishes his business. Oh, I feel really refreshed and just.
Well, my friends, at this point, I think we're in striking distance of finishing Crow Country next time. So.
I know it's Crow Country. I just like Crow County better. It just seems more like down to earth.
Crow County, USA.
Crow County.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, unless you want 30 minutes to finish it, but yeah.
Nah, let's have a little suspense for next time. All right, Nick. Final thoughts of the evening.
Final thoughts. Crow Country is great. Go buy it full price right now on the Steam store. It's a wonderful game. Support the dev. We need less Resident Evil 2 remakes, and we need more fun new IPs.
Act now and get your Crowbow. We'll see you next time.
Order
Nick.
now and get the pre-order Crowbow.
Crowbow. Time's wasting. Night, Sparks.